去哪儿了？哎，好了。对，裤子，
你别找他们要裤子，问情况没？好啊。
中午啥么子的啊？没有空，后来是那些人人家白天洗的，哪里？刚开会回来，我不是。我放弃了。嘿，跪下！然后，
就拍那些，能放心。
滚！
走，不管了，我们赶走。
走，把头摸起来，2个人摸起来，1个人抬走，头摸起来。来，哪个人？来这边呀！
趴住，趴住。
别打药。
对，跟中央工作过来的，这不是有标吗？
从哪边走的？我这边，哎，我这边走，快呀！这边。快呀！这边。
我先走。
危险！往后退，你人上。
Menschenrechte für Uiguren. Uygurlarga azatlık. Uygurlarga erkinlik.
Today we are in front of the Chinese General Consulate in Munich. Today we are going to the protest to the Chinese government regarding recently killing by Chinese police to the Uyghurs. World Uyghur Congress called all the Uyghur organizations in exile to protest action today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, because as you know, since April until now, since 9 months, more than 30 incidents was happening in Turkestan. Chinese police and during this accident, more than 300 Uyghurs were killed by the Chinese police. This is according to the Chinese official news, Xinhua Agency or Global Times. Actually, really how many people were killed, really how many people were arrested, it is very difficult to confirm at the moment. But every month, since the 9 months, every month, nearly every week, and the Chinese government is just said is illegal to the Uyghurs, any kind of Uyghur activities, for example, for the peaceful religious activities or cultural activities or some other peaceful demonstration. Chinese police is suddenly shutting down and killed a lot of innocent people. That's why we today around the world, several countries and the Uyghur organization is going to hold a peaceful demonstration against Chinese government and try to say stop to this extrajudicial killing and stop the persecution to the Uyghur regarding religious, economic, and cultural side. Chinese government should have to respect to the Uyghur people their practice religious and the cultural right, economic and the political and social right. And we also call international community should be pay attention and the Chinese persecution is killing to the, for the Uyghurs. And also international community should pressure to the Chinese government stop killing to Uyghurs.
China rose Turkestan!
China rose Turkestan!
China rose Turkestan!
China rose Turkestan!
bunda Xitoy hükümeti bazı faaliyetlerini terbiyeleşimiz gerek. Biz qanchaki chet elda bor imkoniyatlarimiz bilan shu qarindoshlarımızning ro'yi xo'sh bo'ladigan bir faoliyatlarni qilsak, ular bu dunyo xotirjam yetalaydi, Shuningga hammanglarga ko'p rahmat.
Tafsilot ma'lumot berdi. Degandek bu her daim
bütün hayatını takdim qilib, yüzü öyle kısmını bildi. Bu Xitoy tengilenmeydiğini bildi o şu insanlar. Ama vallahi bak ular için kalgan götüremeyeceğiz ama bizim kimimiz
today we are here to organize a demonstration against human rights violations on Uyghurs in East Turkestan, in Chinese Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. This land today in northwest China is invaded first by Manchu Chinese, later by Kuomintang, and 1949 by Communist Chinese Army. Ever since, the Communist Chinese government have been trying to assimilate the Uyghur population, to bring resettle Han Chinese in our land, have been testing nuclear weapons more than 40 times, underground, have been implementing religious restrictions on Uyghurs, implementing forceful abortions on Uyghur women, exploiting the natural resources of our land. On the other hand, the local Uyghur population have been discriminated against socially, politically, economically. The Chinese government have been trying to falsify the Uyghur history, have been implementing cultural genocide, and most recently there have been many times of extrajudicial killings. That means that Uyghurs are being killed, shot down by Chinese security forces on spot, without trials, without any judicial process. Those Uyghur people who demonstrate peacefully to demand their democratic rights, the right to exist, the right of living in dignity, is being criminalized by the Chinese authorities and have been shot down in peaceful demonstrations. As already said, in China today, the Uyghurs are the only people who are sentenced to death and executed for political reasons. We, the World Uyghur Congress, the diaspora Uyghur movement, with our demonstrations, with our actions worldwide, want to make public the plight of Uyghur people and call the Chinese authorities to respect the human rights and call them to dialogue to solve the Uyghur problem peacefully, politically, with negotiations. We call the Chinese government, stop the policy of assimilation, stop the policy of cultural genocide, stop discrimination of the Uyghur population, stop resettlement of Han Chinese into East Turkestan.
Uyghur'un Menschenrechte für Uygur'un Uygurlarga azatlık Uygurlarga erkinlik Erkinlik Azatlık Erkinlik Azatlık Freiheit für Uygur'un Freiheit für Uygur'un China raus! China raus!
China raus aus Ostturkestan!
China raus aus Ostturkestan!
China raus aus Ostturkestan!
China raus aus Ostturkestan!
Freiheit für Uiguren!
Freiheit für Uiguren!
Freiheit!
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 Freiheit!